Hello guys, good morning. This is 2:31 a.m. here in Nigeria. So I just quickly want to make an update about the current market state. Sorry, I've not really been dropping videos and comments on the Telegram channel, also on YouTube, because I've actually been down health-wise. I've taken some time to take care of myself and get myself better, so that's why I've not really been too active. So I give the heads up on, I think the last video I posted on YouTube was giving an uptrend, following this uptrend on Bitcoin, and I said yeah, I can remember then, you check the last video. I don't want to go into that right now. You can check the live video. You see I said if Bitcoin breaks the all-time high, that is this previous high, which is the 64,450, Bitcoin breaks it and holds above it, then we should expect uptrend. But if it doesn't break, if it breaks and did not hold, then there's a possibility of a reversal, and that is what has happened. You can see Bitcoin broke it, but couldn't hold. We had I think a possible doji formation at the second candle, and now get reversed. And Bitcoin has been bearish and consolidating since then, until yesterday when we had a very major dip, which is quite interesting, and looks like it is not over. But on my own perspective, I feel we might just have a minor downtrend, just a minor downtrend, before we start going back upward. That is if we are still going back upward. One of the reasons why I said if is because some major, like I said, technical analysis is what really matters. I'm going to delete some of this indicators and all, because this was one initial chart I did, right? I'm going to delete that now. Okay, so if you look at the moving averages, the orange line is a 200 moving average, the blue line is a 20 moving average. We have the magenta line as the 50 moving average, right? So if you look at the trends before time, I've been saying as long as Bitcoin stays, okay, let me hide the simple moving averages. So as long as Bitcoin stays above the 200 moving averages on the daily time frame, we are bullish, right? And right now Bitcoin has actually closed below the current 200 daily moving average. This is eminent bearish signal, but not validated yet. Now the reason why I said it's not validated yet is because the trend, the market structure is yet to be broken. If Bitcoin closes below 40, below this 40, this region, 40,000, between this region, between this, let me draw it out, this pink line. Bitcoin closes below this region I just drew here, then I would say the potential of Bitcoin hitting 100k has been validated. When Bitcoin closes below here and continues downtrend, then I would say we have seen the end of the bull run for this year. So that's a trigger for for a bear market actually. So excuse me. So what I'm seeing on Bitcoin right now is still holding this I won't call it support. The support has been broken here. The major support has been broken, but it's still holding this major support, this major resistance, turning to a support. That's around the 45 to $48,000. I dropped it for those of my paid group, the members group. I think last week Friday was when I dropped the info for them that Bitcoin, I'm actually expecting Bitcoin at 45k, between 45k and hopefully beautifully Bitcoin actually hit 42, which is very beautiful. So for those that actually held, then bought at 44, bought at 43, and we're already in profit by because of this shadow candle that actually reversed uptrend, right? So from where I'm seeing the market right now, I feel the market is still yet to confirm, yet to decide the direction. But if you look at your RSI, you realize RSI is yet to be oversold. Now, I said something with my member video, which is that there are some triggers. The first trigger for Bitcoin to go bearish has been triggered on the 16th, but the second one is yet to be triggered. I think that should be, yeah, this was it. This was a message I dropped on the members group then. Yeah, that was on the 19th. I've seen the first extremist bearish occurs on 18th, and it seems to be reversing, but yet to be confirmed. And I'll be expecting reversal on the 20th, which has exactly happened. Else, then we might see 45k. So that has already occurred. So I'm expecting right now that has occurred already. I'm still expecting Bitcoin to actually have a possibility of a V-shaped recovery. V-shaped recovery in the sense that we have the correction that goes this way, into, so the bull run might actually take us into the end of December. It can or extend to January, or let's say takes us into a V-shaped recovery like this into January like that. So that could be the possibility of what we might see in few weeks, though what we're going to see, the determination of the price action has not yet been confirmed, because the candle today's candle has yet to be closed. If today's candle, this small tiny candle, closes as a doji, which is what is having right now, then I feel that's a direct reversal confirmation actually. So it's more like a direct reversal confirmation, but we're still going to wait till tomorrow for us to get the actual output. Now this is on the daily time frame, but I would like us to go to the weekly time frame, which is one of the very important time frame you should look into. So looking into the weekly time frame, you can see these are 200 moving average. You can see Bitcoin is actually, yep, come here and confirm that the color magenta here, 20 daily moving average. Bitcoin actually broken below the 20 daily moving average, the 20 weekly moving average right now. You can see this, the blue line. Bitcoin is actually trading below it, broke below the 20 moving, broke below the 50 as well, but holding above the 50 more the simple moving average at 50 as well. Yeah, that's the simple moving average as well. That's the white line. There's white line. I hope you can see the white line. Yeah, so Bitcoin broke below the 20 moving averages right now, which is a bearish call. The only thing that can actually trigger a continuation of the bull run right now is for us to have a green candle that closes above the 21 weekly moving average. If we get a green candle by today, tomorrow, that closes above the 21 weekly moving average, then we will be talking about continuation of the bull run. Else, there might be a trigger for downtrend, which is a very, very cautious one. Now, like I said, all this are speculative. Nothing is certain. There's no certainty in the market. Nothing is certain. Nobody can tell you this is going up, it's going down. That's a trick. But based on information, based on chart analysis, you can be able to predict and guess where the price is going to go to. That is why you should actually put yourself in the right position. Like I trade, the way I trade, either the market goes up and down, I'm in trades and I'm okay with it. So it doesn't affect, I'm really less bothered about the direction of the market, especially for futures traders anyway. So as long as Bitcoin closes above 50k, the weekly candle is yet close. Yeah, if it closes above 50k, yeah, we are still on the long bull run, right? But if Bitcoin closes below, if it ends up closing below the 50, the 40, the 40, yeah, that's around the 40, below 40k region, 45, 40.5 or 40, 40 point, between 40.9 to 40k region, then Bitcoin is actually on the downward. That's a bearish signal for us. So that's my expectation, because I would say you should be very, very cautious about the way you trade. So as much as we're bullish, we should actually have a contrarian mentality. That is, what if it goes sideways? So that's the best thing. Like, if you're trading, like, if you study the way I've been doing my chart analysis, it's like, yeah, I'm bullish, but I'm also bearish at the same time. That is, I'm bullish, but what if it goes sideways? Then I'm safer. So it's best for you, as long if you're bullish, have a bearish mentality at the back of your mind, and if you're bearish, have a bullish mentality at the back of your mind. So it's going to put you on the safer side, and you're going to use a better strategy to get out of the market safely. So for now, this is what I'm expecting for Bitcoin. As long as Bitcoin holds above this 200, holds above the 20 simple moving average right now, because it's currently closing above 20 simple weekly moving average, 20 SMA, right? It's currently closing above the 20 SMA. So this next candle, when it opens, that will determine the direction of the market, basically. So on the weekly right now, we have Bitcoin still, I would say, still on course, because if you look back in time, whenever Bitcoin closes up, it closes below here, but the next candle closes above, we continue the bull run. But whenever it closes below this simple moving average, like what happened in May, then we had a major downtrend for about 2 months. The same thing, if you notice back in time, Bitcoin, whenever it holds, it's always holding above. Whenever it closes below the 20, whenever it closes below the 20 SMA, it's a bearish signal, closes bearish signal, and that's going to trigger a lot of a downward consolidation. You can see whenever it closes below, it's bearish signal. So it is very important for us to actually know that. And something I really want to point out is that of 2013. Yeah, the 2013 bull run here. It was in April, May. We had a downtrend. Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, this was 2013 December, 2017 November. We had a very sharp candle below the 20. Yeah, that was in September 13. That actually closes below the excuse me, below these 20 SMA before we now continue uptrend. So that is the same thing could happen. And the last time, in 2014, when Bitcoin actually closes below the 20 SMA and 20 EMA, that triggers a downtrend. That is what I'm saying. If this occurs this year, in this December 2021, and Bitcoin closes it has closed below the 20 EMA, is yet to close below the 20 SMA. Now, if it closes below the 20 weekly SMA, then we should expect a downtrend. It's a bearish signal already. But for now, the week is yet to close, and I'll say we still have options there. We can still be optimistic about the direction of the price. So so for those, if you get your entry at here, I'll say you should protect your profit and wait to gather momentum. But looking on, there are some triggers I use on for my paid members, and from my triggers, from the signals indicators, basically, this candle actually triggered an extreme, and that extreme indicates a lot of uptrend momentum. Okay, so though not to the maximum extreme anyway, but to the second extreme has been triggered already. So this actually triggered a direction to the upside from our indicator, and though the the RSI is yet to be oversold, but doesn't matter. It's still being here is actually a bearish indicator or indication per se, but that still give us a direction to the upside because we have more people, euphoria. And if you look at the fear and greed index, let's check out the fear and greed index and we'll see what it's saying currently. I made a post. The last post I made about fear and greed index was actually talking about the percentage. It was around 20, I think 27, 25 then when I posted it on the Telegram channel, and we can see that fear and greed index at 18, which is actually a very, very cool thing in the sense that a lot of people are really fearful. And the saying is, when people are fearful, that is the best time to get into the market. And you can see whenever we have a fear and greed index very low right now, that is people are already skeptical. That's when the big dogs, the smart money, this is when the smart money are actually buying. Looking at the fear and greed index, that's where the smart money are actually buying. Now, I would not say you should buy everything. I won't say it's a point of capitulation yet. I won't say you should buy everything. You can only buy few, buy some, and wait for the direction to be confirmed before you now go all in. Don't go all in yet. It's not the right time to go all in. Just for you to just probably test your water. You don't test temperature of the water by throwing yourself into it. You test with just probably your hand or 1 feet. So that is what I would advise, because the fear and greed index is actually low right now. If you look at this, was July 2020, July 22nd of July, right? Let's see 24th of July and what the price action was saying then. July, August, July, yeah, July was 22nd of July. Yeah, fear and greed index was very, very low. This is it. It was today. It was on 22nd July. It was actually around 18, 17, 18. The fear and greed was at 17, 18. That was when the major trigger uptrend started. So if you compare that to what we have right here, this was 21st and 22nd of July. Then the uptrend started. The same thing for September 30th. Let's go to September 30th on the chart. September 30th, you can see that is when the uptrend started, and right now we are having this. These are the points I'm pointing at right now. This was on the fear and greed index. We have the lowest when the fear was to the extreme, and currently we have the fear to the extreme at 18. So here we have 18, we have 20, we have 20, and right now we are at 18 already. Okay, here it was at 10. Okay, here it was at 10, we have 20, we have 18 here. So currently the fear and greed index, the greed is actually at 18 already. So there might be a possibility of probably minor downtrend before when I start going up, but that's what I'm expecting anyway. So that is my speculation for Bitcoin. I still feel you still have a potential of going upward as long as this trend, this region is not broken. If this region is broken, it can be tested. Good. If it's tested and going, it was almost tested here, right? Which is good. It was almost tested, then bounced back upward. But if it was tested, it's good. But if it was tested and broken, then that's a bad signal, really. So I would advise you just chill and buy whatever you want to buy here. Wait for it to confirm the uptrend. Wait for it to close above the 200 daily moving average, because we are currently below the 200 daily moving average right now. You will wait for it to close above the 200 daily moving average, and let's see for the next 5 days what happened before you cannot say you're going uptrend. Entering with whatever, we have 2 legs, but right now just buy some and wait. If you don't buy the dip, because most of us actually bought the dip, which is one of the things that really helped me. I think I was offline and my trade actually got executed while I was offline. I already have about 64 trade on my futures trade that got executed, which is really good. So that is my take on Bitcoin, and if you have any question, please drop it. If you find value in the video, please like and subscribe, and share with your friends. And you can join our community on Twitter, on Telegram, and you can also follow me on Twitter at xycrypt. Thank you for joining, and I believe you have found value. Do have an amazing time. Take care.